Hello and welcome to today. Today we're going to leave the farm again. We're going to head over to Melida's house. Melida has been an amazing neighbor to us, and she has made us some tortillas and some corn masa that I will be using later to make more corn tortillas and other lovely things. She makes it from scratch, boiling the corn with ash and grinding it all down, and it's just really very different tortilla than we buy on the farm. I'm doing a voiceover because the sound of the car was a bit much on my recording, and I want to spare that. We're going to drive to the Pueblo, though, which is kind of cool for those of you that may not be familiar with rural Latin America. This is what it looks like. We visited on a previous video, which is about the other direction. But here you get to see our nearest neighbor is the house on the left, which is a lovely little family, and their father lives in the house up ahead there, and Melida doesn't live much further than that. But on the way, I just want to really tell you a little bit about Melida. She was the first neighbor to come and visit us on the farm when we arrived, and she has been an asset to us ever since, bringing us joy and welcome and kindness and companionship, and we are indebted to her, really. She was Cedar's first nanny. She introduced us to Albis, her son, who I hope to introduce in a future video, who's been our groundskeeper and all-around superstar on the farm. She has shared her culture with us. She provides food for us and our guests. She is a really fun storyteller and has made not only us, but all of our hundreds of guests who come here feel welcome, or at least those who have made their way down this hill to visit her. She has a little restaurant that it's her kitchen, but she served a lot of food to our guests, and we are able to, in turn, help support her lifestyle here in the company. So without further ado, I introduce you to Melida.
Upe. Melida, estoy haciendo un video. ¿Está bien? ¿Está un video? ¿Sí? Dice hola a mi familia, amigos y todos. Bien, bien. Bueno, gracias. Este aquí, bueno, this is the machine where Melida grinds the cornmeal and coffee and I think it's mainly, ¿qué más poses aquí? Café y maíz.
En esta solamente maíz.
Solamente maíz.
En aquella, café, maíz, cúrcuma.
Okay.
En esta, porque esta es la de
This one's for coffee and curcuma, turmeric. And so she keeps the other one, the newer, fresher one, just for corn. So this woman has maybe not a lot of money, but she has a rich life. She has family in the village. She has an amazing view. She has her own fields of coffee and bananas, and she raises her animals. She's got chickens, and over here we've got this oven, the stove where she cooks from. Cooks with wood. We got right there. Very little wood is needed. This is an excellent high efficiency stove that was gifted to her by her family.
Mira, el horno para que vean, por favor.
Some piñas.
Sí, piñas, ya el horno.
Okay.
¿Ves? Que yo la seco aquí. ¿Ves?
And this is the oven. She's just baking these pineapples in there. Yeah, and makes the tortillas up here on top. And yeah, this is just a little sample of life
Ese es el
in
comal,
the
que son las
pueblo.
tortillas.
Uh-huh.
Aquí los muelos y se asan muy rápido, muy calientes. Aquí hay tortillas.
Uh-huh. Now that is a tortilla. Puro maíz.
Puro maíz, aquí está la masa, miren, ya molida.
And this is
Yo se la hice así.
fresh corn flour for making more tortillas. So I'm going to take some of these tortillas myself, pop them
Puro maíz.
and be able to keep making some with that. But we've got several friends on the farm who are going to be enjoying some tortillas. I brought a little harvest from the farm for her, some lemongrass seed to plant and some of this sweet lemon and some tangerines and this guapinol. And these plants here, this is chaya and katuk. Those are some plants that you can just cut the stem there and replant it. And so next week is going to be what we call manguante. It's the time of the month for cutting any kind of plant that you cut and put in the ground. You cut it when there's maximum nutrients in the plant, but it's a cycle after the full moon where it's starting to put energy into the roots. So we'll be propagating that then. These here, she's got some jackfruit seeds from a tree that she planted from, I believe, some seeds that we gave her, or a little plant that we gave her. Here's a cashew fruit. If anyone's ever seen a cashew, marañón, the seed of the cashew is in the fruit right here. I'm sorry, the seed is in the stem of the fruit. You can eat this. It's not my favorite flavor. It's a bit, if it's not super ripe, it's toxic. And if you open this without roasting it or boiling it, or using a special machine, you can risk getting the toxin that's in the seed that's in the shell into the seed. So I don't know. That's cashew fruit. But yeah. Okay. And Melida has chileras, hot sauce that she makes.
Aquí hay chile, cúrcuma, yaca y pipas. ¿Ven?
Yeah, so she's got lots of great stuff. She also makes empanadas, which is corn flour wrapped around either beans or potatoes or cheese. So yeah, these are just different things that Melida's been able to provide for us, and we get to help her sustain her amazing life here. All right, well, that is a visit to Melida's house, and I got my goodies. And for the rest of the folks at the farm, we got yapping dogs and beautiful vistas, fresh breezes, good food, life in the village. See you next time.